T-minus 90 seconds and counting. All systems are go. We're about 90 seconds from the launch of Space Shuttle Discovery. T-minus 60 seconds and counting. We are transferring to orbiter internal power at this time. Discovery is now running off its 3 onboard fuel cells. Coming up on a go for auto sequence start. And we have a go for auto sequence start. Discovery's onboard computers have primary control of all the vehicle's critical functions. T-minus 17 seconds and counting. 15, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, start, 2, 1, booster ignition, and liftoff of the Space Shuttle Discovery, returning to the space station, paving the way for future missions beyond.
Separation confirmed. Guidance now converging. Discovery's onboard computers commanding the main engine nozzles to swivel, aiming the shuttle for its precise target in space for main engine cutoff.
You sound good.
Discovery Houston, negative return.
Copy, a negative return.
Good morning, Apes. Welcome back to AMC and ADD, where we buy, hold, and screw the hedgie. Good morning, good morning, good morning. I had good rest last night. I slept really hard. Let's get into it. Shares borrowed this morning. I already screenshotted it. Some ETFs are missing. About 100,000 out of the bank and 600 or so off of the available ETFs. Options, really interesting stuff that I want to cover with you guys today. They haven't sold any options, which this really leads me to be inclined to believe that they can't sell options during non-trading hours. So that spike up that we had yesterday in the after hours, like I was talking about, was going to happen. They got caught. They got caught with all those shares out of the money. If we open the market today above 38, all this chunk. Sorry, let me get rid of my tally marks. All of this right in here is going to be out of the money. It's Friday. This is a large amount. You know, I'll talk about this a little bit more when we have some more streamers on here for everybody to see, because this is some sickening information when you look at it, because it's massive amounts of losses. We'll just do some quick maths. 51,691 plus 13,819 plus 28,236, 2660. They closed at. So yeah, each one of these is a little bit different. So we'd have to get the, I guess to figure this out right, we would have to figure it out for each strike price, how much they're losing on it. Or we could just kind of look at the median of shares, of options, which might be somewhere between 33 and 34. We'll just call it 34 because that's where the biggest chunk is. So at $34, that's what we're going to estimate. If we open up today at $38, for every dollar, they're losing this number times 100, right? Because each option's worth 100 shares times 100. That's 36.815 shares. And every time it increases by $1, this number gets, that's basically a multiplier on this number, if I'm doing this math correctly. And of course, we're kind of, I'm fudging the numbers slightly because I'd have to figure this out for each single one of the strike prices. So I'm just using like 34 as a median. But if we're already starting the day up $4, you would just multiply this number by 4 times. They're out. If market opens at $48, they're out $147 million. If they cover right then and there. They're actually out more than that, because they have to pay to create these put options. You know, I have no idea what they paid for them. So likely there's a much larger number that they're out, but that's how much they're going to owe on top of that, is that additional 147 for every dollar that we open up higher. So when market opens, I suspect that if this continues to push upwards, what we're going to see is we're going to see another one of those resets where all these disappear and then they've lost this money, especially if we're in the 38 to 40 range or higher. Big losses on their part. Yeah, they got caught. But they might be trying to hedge their bets, right? I would suspect that a lot of these in the money call options over here on this side, on the positive side, are probably theirs as well. So you could offset those to an extent and see, see how much they would be making on the positive side by it going up. It might be a wash, except for the money that they would have paid for all of the options in the first place.